All right, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Vado, yes, please hit that like button. Gabe, how's it going? Ooh, let me turn this down. There we go. Hey, Irish, Ricky, me. Oh, yeah. If anybody wants to jump in, feel free. I got a link pinned up here in the chat. Speaking of which, I was trying to get hold of Ron, but he hasn't replied to me. So, if anybody's heard from Ron, let me know. I hope he's okay. Hey, Watt, what's going on? So yeah, so if you want to jump in, just go ahead. Just want to do a little live unboxing. I got 3 things to unbox, and if anybody wants to jump on, we can chit chat too. Hey, Steven, what's going on? So yeah, so if anybody want to jump in, it probably won't be as long as we think it is, but so I'll go ahead and get into my first one. I ordered some mythical beards. There we go, mythical beards. I forget what I ordered, but I know I ordered some scents that I didn't have from yet. So this pretty much completes my lineup from mythical beards, except for some new scents he's actually coming out with here soon. So looking forward to that. He actually look at it. He actually put a little ice packer in there to help keep things cool. And get this all poured out real quick. We'll take a look. Ugh. All right, so I got what did I got? I got a jack-o'-lantern. I don't remember ordering that, but okay. Jack-o'-lantern, Cyclops, and hey Joshua, what's going on? Well, we got the jack-o'-lantern oil. Let's see. The Cyclops oil. Oh, it's starting to rain here pretty good too, so my cable started being iffy. But I got dish, so it always happens when I get a little rain, but then it kind of evens out. All right, I guess he added this in here. It's got a mystery bottle, so I'm not sure what that is. There's nothing in there to let me know, so I know we'll find out. Yeah, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Steven again. Gabe. Let me see if I can bring up these profiles real quick on this mythical beards, and we'll go from there. Let's see, because I don't remember what they are. Oh yeah, if y'all like peppermint, mythical beards have that Mick Foley collab. It's pretty awesome. Peppermint kind of smells like a peppermint patty. So if you want to try that out, I suggest getting that. All right, so the first one was jack-o'-lantern, which is a pumpkin spice. Actually, I'm going to get with him because I know I didn't order this. I'm going to have to go back and look at my thing because I know I ordered Cyclops. But I think I ordered the Dracula. Oh yeah, Dracula. Dracula's the one I didn't have, so that's all right. So pumpkin spice. Let's see. Yeah, Ricky. I don't know. I've tried to contact him the last couple of days. He hasn't responded yet, so I'm hoping he's okay. Because I know he wasn't feeling too good lately. All right, this pumpkin spice, I get I get that spunk. I get that pumpkin. I get the spice, but kind of reminds me of like kind of like a pumpkin bread. Hey Donald, what's going on? Just doing the unboxing here. And Cyclops, let's go look at Cyclops. I can't remember what that one is. Cyclops is a bourbon pecan pie. So let's check that one out. Yeah, so if anybody wants to, remember, just anybody wants to hop in, go ahead. Link is pinned up in the chat. Well, that's pretty good. You guys have a bourbon, get that bourbon and pecan pie. Yep. Definitely a bourbon and pecan pie. So that's pretty good. All right, now, so I got this mystery bottle in this package. So I'm not sure what this is. I know it might be, I know he's releasing a new scent, so that could be that new scent he's about to release. Or actually, I think it's on pre-sale. It's called Father Time. Hey, Bruce City Bearded. Let me take a look. Let me go to this page and see if it's on there real quick. Father Time. No, it doesn't have Father Time listed. Go back to the main page real quick. Father Time. We got the. Let's see. Nope. I think it's ready to come on, but it didn't have it actually on there yet. So I don't know. This be interesting. Oh, it definitely got emu in there though. This is the emu blend. Look at that. See that emu in there? All right. Let's see if I can figure out what this is. Ooh, a little more. Well, that's just a nice fresh scent. It's kind of a lighter scent than those other two. Okay, well, I'm not sure if well, he's got listed on his page, so it's probably the Father Time. He has it listed there, it's coming out, so but it's not. I didn't see it actually on there yet, so that's probably the Father Time. But overall, it's just a nice, fresh scent. It's more like I kind of get like a cloney sense to it, but that's just me. So we'll have to see what the actual profile is when it puts it out. All right, yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna put this out there again. If anybody's heard from Ron, let me know because I worry about him. He's my partner in crime, and he hasn't responded to me lately. So I just hope he's doing okay. I know he was doing some pet sitting for I think it was his brother or somebody. Yeah, he's doing some pet sitting for them while they were on vacation. So I know it was like an hour and a half drive from where he lives. So I know he made it there okay. But yeah, I just hope he's doing okay. And also remember, guys, you had that stream on Bearded Life Joe's channel tonight for the neurofibrosis stream. I know there's like a whole bunch of giveaways and stuff going on. So make sure you check that out tonight. And also got actually, I got something at the end of the day. I opened up already, but it wasn't beer related. That's why I opened up. I got me a new mouse pad. I had to give me a bigger one because my old one, this thing is all floppy. Look at how this thing's old and kind of. I've had this for like, I don't know, probably 15 years. About time to get a new one. Plus, I got to get a bigger one because I got a new setup now. I got of course, I have my normal setup. I got my laptop here with my camera at the top, and my microphone used to be over on this side, so I moved it. It's got a clamp and everything, so I moved it to this side. So because I got a stand for my Mac over here, so I can see. So I always have my iPad over here, way out of the way, going at the same time, just so I can see the comments a little quicker sometimes. So I got me a little stand. I know you can't see it, but Got me a little stand for it. So it's just right here. I got to glance over here at the comments. And plus, I have this old. It's like a kind of goes up on itself. Kind of a mouse for the Mac. So I got me a new mouse too. The good thing about Amazon, you can find everything cheap on Amazon. I haven't opened up yet, but give me a little mouse. So let's open that real quick. Then we'll get the other beer products. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day. I know it's a little rainy here. How's the weather in y'all's area? Let me know in the comments how y'all's weather out there. Oh, it's just a normal looking mouse, so not anything fancy looking. Just gotta get a battery for it, so I can't plug it in yet. But it's supposed to be a little Bluetooth mouse. And it's actually a Bluetooth. It's actually a Bluetooth. It doesn't have that little receiver you put in the laptop or whatever. So it's actually a Bluetooth that connects to the computer itself. So that's pretty cool because I didn't want to waste another UPS slot with some other little device that I don't need to be wasted in there. So this little mouse just actually connects straight to the thing without using that little plug. Let's see. Nice. It's nice here in Eugene, Oregon. Outstanding. Yeah, no, Ricky. I don't have his personal phone. All I have is, I'll say DMs, and I have his email and his address because I've sent him a few things. Yeah, Ron said he'd gone for a few days. Oh, on Facebook. Okay, shoot. I don't think I'm friends with him on Facebook. Of course, I don't get on the Facebook set to post my YouTube videos. So that's pretty much all I do on Facebook. I kind of got away from Facebook. Ever since I kind of started the YouTube channel, I kind of got a little away from Facebook. Really wasn't much going on for me on Facebook anyway. But ever since I started posting my videos, I got more friend requests from other bearded guys. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and FYI, y'all, I made a couple posts. I'm close to 500 subscribers, and yes, I'm at 497 now, guys. I only have 3 more to go till I hit 500. Isn't that awesome? And of course, I know I've put out the fast when I hit 500. I'm going to do I'd like to get a little more than 500 in case I lose a couple subscribers for some reason. But if I get a little past 500, I'm going to do a celebration stream with some giveaways. So that'd be cool. And Ricky, sunny 77 to sunny. That's great. It's raining here in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, it was raining. It's kind of stopped now. All right, so that's Mythicals. And I'll go ahead and put it out there. If y'all want to try out Mythicals or you haven't tried out Mythicals before, I do have a code for them, and that is BGG15. All right, my next one is Dodge City. And Dodge City actually DM'd me asking about maybe doing a review for them. And they sent me a link to check out to do an order. So basically, they sent it to me for free to do a review on. So I figured, why not? We'll check it out. So they sent me a butter and several. I think it's the whole lineup of the oils, but just in smaller sizes. So they sent me a postcard. Howdy from Dodge City. And let's see. It says, howdy. Mighty appreciate you, partner. Use these to change your scent if. What? Okay. It says, mighty appreciate you, partner. Use these to change your scent if the law is on your tail. Enjoy, partner. Yeehaw, Matt and John. All right. Comes with this little card here too. I guess it's play on $3, it says. See, it's a $3 coupon for purchase at DodgeCity4Men.com. All right, that's cool. And they got the sticker. Got that old revolver cylinder there from the old guns. The little sample size oils, I guess. The these little baggies here. So let's open up and see. Now it's too many here. I'm not going to go over each one because it's too many. But I want to just pull it out here and show y'all. So yeah, they're little tiny vials here. So we'll compare it to a full size bottle here. See. Yeah, and speaking of which, that's Long Island. If you haven't tried Long Island, you need to try Long Island too. So we got the Pioneer. Of course, there you go. Focus. High Noon. Bounty. Fool's Gold. Come on, focus. There you go. Fool's Gold. And now the other little baggie. Oh, hey, Tyson. Doing a little unboxing here. We got Blackheart Bourbon. So there we go. Saloon Spice. And Desperado. And Tycoon. So as you can see, all their names are based on the old timey West themes. They give me a beer Slav, and Dodge City, Tyson. So basically, they call it beer Slav, but it's Slav Slav. But it's basically, the beard butter. What's called? It's very smooth but thick. It just pops on. So there's no. That'd be my complaint right there. Just pops on. I think it'd be better to have a screw top on there. So their beard butter has shea butter, beeswax, grapeseed oil, sunflower oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, ylang, vitamin E, and the fragrance oils. So yeah, I'll tell you that's probably why it's so thick. Probably has a little bit of beeswax in there. Yeah. Hey, Jose, what's going on? Yep, I just mentioned that it does have wax. So actually, I don't know if you want me to go over all 8 of these profile scents. Let me know. I'll bring up the website and go and let you know what the different profile scents are. But that's quite a few. I don't want to go over it unless y'all really want me to. Inside the bags they had a couple of business cards here too. It's pretty cool. So if you notice, some of these were gold colors and some of these were silver colors. Forward gold, forward gold, forward silver. Gold actually came in this tan pouch, and this one came in. The silver ones came in this one, so kind of color coordinated with that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know. I can barely smell anything in there. Let me just open up one of these at least and see if I can see how light these are. That butter or slab was pretty light. Now the oils, I can smell the oils. Still kind of light to me. All right, so let me go into this. We got their website here real quick. Dodge City. Let's see real quick. Okay, Dodge City for men. Shop now. And variety pack. Oop, subscribe. All right, so the High Noon is a pine cedar leather. Desperado is a hickory leather spice musk. And the Pioneer is a Burmese wood, white oak, and fir. Blackheart is a bourbon with oak, mahogany, vanilla, and vetiver. And the Bounty is black oak, Burberry musk. Fool's Gold is a leather, sweet tobacco, and citrus. And Sloon Spice is a pipe tobacco and nutmeg. Okay, I know I'm missing one. That's all I have listed. Which one am I missing? I got Fool's Gold, High Noon. Hold on, High Noon. Pioneer, do I have Pioneer? Yep, Pioneer. Bounty? We have Bounty, right? Yep. All right. Blackheart, we had that. I know I said that one. Sloon Spice, I said that one. Desperado. Desperado, yes. Tycoon. Tycoon's the only one I didn't mention up here. And Tycoon is not mentioned. Why? Don't know. Well, okay then. Well, sorry about that. Don't know this actual scent profile Tycoon because I cannot find it. It's all good. Yeah, definitely Gabe. Actually, when I took out the packages, as like kind of really loose, sitting on there really loose. So definitely that would be a better option to have a screw on lid because definitely during shipping it may come out. We don't want that to happen, especially during the hotter months. Even though it has beeswax, it's still, if you go into some of these hotter states in the middle of summer, it's still going to have a chance to melt some. All right, Southern Beard Co. My next one, guys. Oop. Wow, I don't see my address. Southern Beard Co. So Southern Beard Co. He was gracious enough to send me. We had him on our Creation Station stream this last time, and after the stream, because we was talking about this wash and wax during the stream. So after the stream, I told him I was going to make a purchase. Get his mustache wax and his wash. And he's so gracious enough after the stream to actually send it out to me. For having us on, and I know he sent he's going to send Ron a wash too, so that was awesome. All right, these packages, I hate these packages. Make sure you cut these things just right because they don't come out the way you think they come out. All right, that little card here is card right there. It says, hope you like them. Let me know what you think, Tim. Awesome. Let's get this out here. Make sure it's. There's a little bag right here. That's pretty cool. So I got a wash right here. Yeah, man, I've heard good things about his wash. Why don't you focus? There you go. We're not having a good time focusing today, are we? So yeah, so I'm going to try this out. Do a review on it, and actually, let me open this up. I don't know if he has this. Probably unscented, but I'm not for sure. He puts a little piece of tape on it too to make sure the cap stays down. So that's a good idea. Thinking ahead, that's what I like to see. Nope, it's unscented. That's good. All right, it's mustache wax. Look at that. Comes in a container, kind of like a little tiny beard container. Has a little plastic top here. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is very hard. Ugh. I have to push in really hard to get to move. So we'll test that out. You know, I got that big old stash right here. Need something to make sure it stays up out of my lip. Don't want to be eating my stash. I still have issues with that, but that's okay because you know it doesn't bother me. I just keep just power through it. And every time I eat, sometimes I pull it, make sure I have it up and out before I start eating. It's all cool. All right, Vado, you're back. I think you've been here the whole time. Let's go, Vado. You want to jump in, Vado? Come on. All right, let me get this out of my way real quick, guys. So I'm gonna do right now. I'm actually trying that. I'm testing out Bearded Mac right now. I know Ron keeps hounding me about that. So when are you gonna try Bearded Mac? When are you gonna try Bearded Mac? So I finally got around to actually doing it the other day, and I reached. So I went to his website, started checking things out on his website, and comparing that. I noticed the ingredients list on the bottle was different from the ingredients list on the website. And I just got, actually the product I do have from Bearded Mac, I actually won from a giveaway. I can't remember what kind of giveaway it was, but it was back in the beginning of March. I won I have it in the bathroom. The tropical Mac. It's pretty cool smell. But anyway, so when I was about to do my, start testing out for Bearded Mac, like I said, went to the website, checked out the ingredients, and just that's what I like to do before I start testing it out. Just look at the website again, just make sure everything's still the same, because sometimes I've had a product for a while before I get around to testing it, and they change their formula. So what's good at putting that out based on the old formula. So I reached out and told him, I was about to do a review on your products, and I noticed the ingredients on the website don't match the bottle. So I was wondering if did you recently change it? Since March, beginning of March, because that's when I received it. Because I received it beginning of March. So he said, yeah, he had just changed his formula at the beginning of March, but the product he sent me from the winnings was the old blend. So he was very appreciated and actually sent me out a new combo, an oil butter combo, to do a review on. So the past couple of days, I've used the old blend because I still want to do a comparison review since I have both blends down, and it's not bad. So tomorrow, tonight, I'm probably gonna strip my beard because I want to make sure everything is nice and kosher, and to start the new blend. Probably tonight after I strip my beard, start the new blend and see how good it is with the new blend. Then we'll put out a comparison review for that. I had the Motivac pretty good. Just wish I would have got the poured butter instead of the whipped. Okay. Yeah, I got the poured butter. At least what you sent me with the poured. So really, I noticed when I first started trying whips, some of the whips didn't do as great. But then the more whips I tried from other companies, they actually did pretty good. So it's kind of funny how sometimes a whipped butter performs different from a poured butter, even from the same company. And it's all this, it's the same ingredients, but it's just one's whipped and one's poured, and it performs different. So it's kind of interesting. I tried the Mac poured butter, loved the whip too much. Okay, not tried it. Sorry. Yeah, Yeah, it's just very strange how that happens. And I got the like I said, I won that tropical Mac from that back in March, and he asked me what scent I wanted for him to send out for his new blend, and I got the Arbol Mac. But yeah, so speaking of scents, I think everybody knows my worst scent that is out there. That's coffee. I just will not do coffee. Anything with coffee. I know even Crom the Dirt that said you probably like mine, and he sent me a little little tiny sample bottle of his Irish cream, and I didn't like it either. So yeah. So what is y'all's least favorite scent? And let me know in the comments. Yeah, yeah. I know some people are more whipped, some people are more poured. I guess it all depends. I've had some like Grams. Grams had a whipped, and then he changed it to poured for the summer. Both are good, but the poured on from Grams, it was just a little better to me. So, and there's some companies that just have whipped. It performed really good. So I don't know if they made a poured, if it would perform better or less. Once they do decide that, I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Brew City Beard has Defined Mac. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, because I was on the stream last night with the DNC. Yeah, Beard Octane is going to go to poured now. Okay, like poured more so far. The only what better I really enjoy is Captain Stash. Vado, have you tried? The name just slipped my mind. Oh yeah, Weird Beard. Have you tried Weird Beard? They have the whipped butter too, and that's pretty amazing. Let's see. Yep. So far, I'm really liking this Bearded Mac. First time ever using it, and I figured out I'd go ahead and get around to it because Ron keeps asking me about it. So every time he sees me, he said, "When you gonna try that Bearded Mac?" So I figured I'd go ahead and try it, and that's what happened. And of course, I guess since Dodge City sent me this out for free, I'll be doing testing their stuff out. The week after next, this week is Bearded Mac. Next week will be Dodge City, and from there, I'll just pick what I purchased. Because I want to be up in front. If somebody sends me a product for free, I will push theirs ahead versus the products that I bought. So I just want to be up in front with that. Just let y'all know how I do things. Speaking of which, I might as well tell you how I do my reviews. Ricky, no. I really don't care for the smell of coffee either. I don't like the taste of it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Always, yeah. Okay, good. What while in? Okay. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I want to talk to you about how I do my reviews. Let's wait. My personal opinion, well, not my opinion because it's not the way I do it. Okay, I should say that the way I do my reviews is that before I start a new product review, I completely strip my beard squeaky clean, and I test for at least 5 days, up to 7 days, but a minimum 5 days. I'll do my testing. The first day I use oil only. That's even at night. Because when I usually because I usually shower at night because it's basically my job. I got all sweaty during the day, so I shower at night, and that's the perfect time to start a new product. So I strip my beard clean and put the oil in, and I just use that, until the next morning. See how my beard feels when I wake up. I may even just use oil for that next day, and then from that point, I'll start using my butter at night. Then a couple times during the week, I'll use the butter during the day as well. So that's kind of basically how I do my reviews. Yeah, come on, Ricky. Anybody, come on. Yeah, anybody wants to jump in, feel free. It's open for everybody. I don't care. Now, I just want to be some peace out there. Let's see. While he has a stock that sells out. Yes, true. That's still talking about Beard Octane. Is as he sells out, he'd be also the new labeling too. He's not the product he currently has. He's not changing out the labeling too. He just as he sells out, then the new labeling also will be coming on there as well. All right, so what? Hold on, guys. There's a topic I want to talk about too. Let me go back to my notes here, real quick. Oh yeah, So this is what I want to talk about. Well, one thing. Let me just first. Well, first, let me tell you what I got coming up. I got a co-wash review from Carlton Dirtha coming up on Tuesday. Then I'll have my 7th tip video for the line series on Thursday, and most likely Saturday or Sunday it'll be the Bearded Mac review coming out. But I've already got the co-wash review and the line tip video already set up. It's ready to go, and just ready to set up to go ahead and post on those days. Remember, I post my videos normally at 1 o'clock when I do post days. I'm gonna try to get more consistent on the days I post, because sometimes I'm not consistent. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent on when I post. It'll be the same days when I post, like I said, like Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday. And Saturdays always, the weekend videos are always gonna be my review videos if I have one. So yeah. Summer heat coming, so I'll probably be switching back to poured. Yeah, that's true. Poured butters do last a little better. During the summer months. Of course, that's a lot. Several companies are putting those little packs in there. What I do with the other one? But I've seen some, kind of big like this, and I've seen some about that big. Like Mythical Beards had one about that big. I've seen some, a little bit bigger like that. But I'm not sure how long those things really last, because when I, even if I get a package the same day and I open the same day, and and not wait for a, unboxing video. I've opened the package the same day I got that's had one of those packs in there, and it's not even cool anymore. So at that point, it's not being very effective. So I guess it all depends on how long it takes to get to the post office too. But I do not know how long those things are supposed to last anyway. But shoot, even like my little ice pack things I freeze, take to work to put in my lunch bag to keep my lunch nice and cool. By the time the day, time I get home, they're already melted and they're not cold anymore. So I'm assuming after a day or so, it's not doing its job. It's not really being effective anyway. So, but I could be wrong. So. Well, Vito, you want to jump in? It's been a while since you've jumped in my channel. Gabe. What's up, Mick? How's it going? Yeah, I did an unboxing. Mick, I don't know if you want to jump in, Mick. I did a unboxing of Mythical Beards, Dodge City, and Southern. So I got a couple of different scents from Mythical Beards, a couple ones I didn't have yet, along with a Mick, look at this. I got a mystery bottle, which I didn't have any paperwork in the box to tell me what it is, so I can only assume that it's the new scent that's coming out. It's Father Time, which they don't even have their profile on their site yet. And Dodge City, reached out to me and asked me to review some stuff, so they sent me out little 8 sample bottles of all their oils, and sent me 1 beard butter. And Southern sent me out a beard wash and some mustache wax. So, because yeah, I want to start perfecting my mustache too. Right now, I always play with it like this, so I'm kind of training it this way. But obviously, mustache wax is going to help out a lot. Okay, Mick, that'd be great if you could join in. But yeah, Vado, come on. Oh, you can't right now. Okay, that's cool, Vado. Val, hang it on. I'll keep it going until you can jump in, Mick. Remember, the link's pinned in the chat there, Mick, at the very top. Unless you want me to DM it to you, then I can DM it to you too. Actually, I'll just DM it to you too, Mick. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let's see. Mick. Oh, socially bearded. We'll go socially bearded. Message. Paste. Send. All right, Mick. I sent it to a DM as well. So either way, you can come in. Yeah. So I've heard. Can't remember where I heard it from, but somebody said something about get what you pay for recently, and overall, that's true. There's a lot of times you do get what you pay for. If it's really cheap, sometimes you gotta wonder. But then again, sometimes being cheap is still actually a good product. For example, this capture card that I use for my camera. A lot of capture cards go like 120 and up. They're pretty expensive. But I actually found this capture card on Amazon that's $20. Now, I did some research. I checked out the tech channels on YouTube. I found several tech channels that had reviewed that $20 Amazon capture card. And they all had great reviews. I said it performed just as well as all these expensive ones. It did a really great job. And they were very, very pleasantly surprised. So, hey, sometimes buying cheap is a good thing too. So that's why I got it. I want this capture card. It's kind of the same thing with beard products. There are a lot of companies out here that's like, that I've tried. There's one out there. The prices are a little below average, but the products in my beard work wonders. So, yeah. But when it comes to, I am kind of leery when it comes to companies that are really, really cheap though, like $8 for beard oil, because that right cheap. I'm kind of leery. So, although if they were to reach out to me and for me to try it, I would probably try it just to see. But yeah, but for the most part, yeah, you do get what you do get what you paid for. But sometimes being cheaper is also good too. So that's why you do your research. Just for example, that capture card, $20. I said, how can a capture card be $20 and be decent? So that's why I did my research, checked it out, and sure enough, found hey, it's just as good as those other expensive ones. So it's all about doing your own research too. Sometimes, that's why it's a great thing for YouTube. All these reviewers out here, reviewers in different genres, niches and things like that. Check out. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had a little notes here because I keep notes on here on what I might want to talk about. And I do want to bring up. I thought about doing a video about this, but because this was actually kind of an old note. Does biotin really work? Because in the past, I've seen a lot of people say that biotin didn't work for them, and a lot of people say it does. And oh, Vado, let me see. What am I at? Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know. They're oh
no.
Oh no.
My camera settings are all screwed up.
Well, I had to. I know it's kind of weird. I had to when I was trying to get on first. My camera wasn't picking up to log in. It's like crap. So I had to reboot my computer real quick,
Yeah.
And then it started working. But Vado said I'm on at 500. So I was actually 497, and all of a sudden now I'm at 496. So somebody unsubscribed for me. That's all right.
It was Vato.
I'm at 496, so I'm 4 away still. That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if anybody's in here not subscribed to me, please, feel free to browse around and hit that subscribe button. And if you're a bald-headed guy like Mick here, check him out too. He had some pretty cool shaving videos. So yeah, you gotta subscribe to Socially Bearded here, Mick Man. Hit him up too. So how's it going, Mick?
Oh, it's a going. Man, we went away for a couple of days, and I'm wore out.
Right. Hey, Lance Shark. Hey, Rex. What's going on?
I am wore plumb out. Am I echoing or anything?
No, I hear you. Oh, thanks, Bruce City Beard. So he was at 497, but somebody actually unsubscribed. So I don't know. That happens. Let's see.
Oh man, I'm burning up.
Vado's a great guy.
I am burning up.
I know. I was too for some reason a while ago.
Man, it's humid bad here. Oh God, it's about to rain. My beard's all freaking frizzy. I just got done trying to style it too, and it just nothing.
Well, it is raining here, so.
Well, if it's raining there, I guess we're probably going to get what you got here in probably a few hours in.
Well, let's look at the weather map real quick. Where's the weather map? Oh, there it is.
Hey, was you in there in my live yesterday when I told the story about the girl stealing the beer?
No.
So we went to Tulsa, right? Which I know you know where Tulsa's at. So
yeah.
Not everybody knows, but so Tulsa is a really small, big city. So it's about probably 300,000 to 400,000 people, which is absolutely huge to me. But to most people, even to Dagan, that's not big. So we went in the Quick Trip. It was about 10:30 at night. Yeah. So we went in the Quick Trip at about 10:30. And I went over and looked at the beer. I was seeing if they had maybe like a good craft beer, like a single can or something. I was looking. Wasn't finding anything. And these two girls, they couldn't have been over 15 or 16. They come in, and I mean, they literally like run into me and push me aside, like physically push me aside. And I'm like, all right, you're lucky I ain't your daddy, or I'd probably backhand the shit out of you, And so I'm like, what in the world? And the first one, she grabs 2 cases of something, some kind of seltzer water, so just 2 cases of beer, like 12 packs or 24 packs or something, and she darts out the door, like, boom. The next girl, she's trying to get one freed up. It's kind of stuck in there, and she's jerking on it. And the guy comes around the corner, and he just folds his arms, and he's sitting there waiting on her. And she turns around, and I mean, just runs right into him. He's like, and he goes, "You need some help with that?" And she goes, "Yep." And hands him the beer and just walks around him and goes outside.
Yeah.
So Quick Trip has a policy where they cannot pursue anybody. They just have to let them go.
Right.
It's freaking crazy.
I know. That's the way a lot of companies go these days. Of course, I used to do lots of yeah. So, back in the day when I first started, man, you'd be running out to them and trying to pull them out of their car and things like that. Yeah. But you can't do that anymore. So,
dude, there ain't no way. I could not do that. I would have to chase them. I'm like they say a dog's instinct. If you run away from a dog, it's going to chase you just because that's its instinct.
Yeah.
I guess that's me too. When I see somebody running, I want to run with them.
Right. Yeah, Irish. You missed the unboxing. I just had some mythical beers, Dodge City, and some Southern Beard Co. Yeah, Bearded Wiley. There's less than 4,300 people in his town.
Yeah, Wiley. I know all about that. I live in a town of about somewhere between 12 and 1,500.
Yeah, Violet says you saw that on Jerry Springer show, Mick. Come on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate is liars and thieves. Of course, that's that's what I used to do for a living. So catch thieves and liars. Because I used to want to be a police officer one time too, but the time that I got pretty close, I went through the I only got up to the oral board on the police department, and they denied me because they said that pretty much the first time you go through the oral board, you pretty much always get denied.
Oh, okay.
But so within that next week, after I went through the oral board, I actually hurt my knee pretty bad. Then a couple of days later, the chief of police actually called me and said he would like for me to go ahead and continue on. So I thought that was pretty cool, but unfortunately, I hurt my knee pretty bad. I couldn't do it. So
that sucks. Yeah,
that
sucks.
But a little while later, that's when I got promoted to management and the company I was at. So I just stayed with that.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah, man. Sometimes if you have a dream on something, you always want to at least attempt to pursue it. But sometimes the safe route is the way to go. I mean, whether and then there's always some people out there that. Matter of fact, I met one of these guys last night. I had some buddies. They're camping out at the lake, and this guy named Sam. I've never met him before in my life, but he's the friendliest. He's the friendliest person I've ever met. As soon as I got out of the truck, he was right on me, introducing himself and this and that. I'm like, hey, this is a really cool guy. But and he even we got to talking about work, and he even admitted. He said, man, he said, I can't stay at a job for years and years. He said, I can't do it. He said, I've done the same thing. I don't know exactly what he does. I think something with the pipeline. He said, I've stayed with the longest I've ever stayed with one singular company is about 2.5 to 3 years. He said, I have to find a change in scenery every once in a while. I can't do it. And I was like, I get it, man. I totally get it.
Yeah. So I actually, right before you came on, I was getting into topic of does the biotin really work for beers? Because in the past I've always heard some people say it don't work, and then some people claim it does. So I think it's really more of a person to person basis. It worked for me.
Yeah.
So have you taken biotin before?
Yeah. I take biotin every day, but so my beard has that's about what my beard will do right there. Once it's good and straight, I can measure from the bottom lip, and it'll be almost 7 inches, like right there around 7. There'll even be a few stray hairs that are like 7 1/4. But I noticed when I quit taking biotin, I said, man, I don't need to take biotin no more, just because my beard's not growing anymore. But when I quit, my face started breaking out worse than it normally did, and I noticed I was really tired. So I got to kind of reading up on biotin. Biotin's for skin, hair, and nails. And so I'm like, okay, well, that kind of makes sense. And then I noticed like I was really tired, and it says that biotin can also kind of help, give you energy and stuff like that. So I just got back on it. But I personally, I personally believe in biotin. Yep.
Yeah, me too.
But that being said, it's not going to work for everybody, and I do understand that, as well.
Yeah. I mean, our bodies respond to different things, differently. I mean,
right.
Like for example, my grandfather, sometimes, if he were get medication for something that was happened to be an upper, he would have the opposite effect. Yeah. Sometimes if he has a medicine that is considered a downer, he would have the opposite effect. So things affect people differently. So. But we're all made up different, and it all comes down to genetics. Genetics is a big factor. So,
I know a guy that can take a handful of Xanax, and it peps him up. That dude will stay awake for 2 days taking them freaking Xanax. I'm like, what in the world?
That's crazy. Let's see. Just got biotin gummies from Gary. Oh, that's cool. I actually saw Detroit Grooming on a live on IG, and he was live with somebody else. Can't remember who he was live with, but they were talking about his discount section. So I I figured go check it out, and he had biotin with 100 mcg on it. I mean, not 100, 10,000.
Yeah.
Which is I usually get from Live Beard because they have the 10,000, and yeah, so he had it on listed on his discount, so I bought like 4 or 5 bottles.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I usually buy Chesapeake's when it's in stock, but the only reason I do that because I've never really been able to tell a huge difference in any of the brands. But Gary's, he has 90 capsules where Beard Octane and Detroit, they both have 60 in theirs, and they're the same price. So I have always went for Chesapeake's. Now, I've used Detroit. I have used Beard Octane, but I have never used Live Bearded. But, man, I'm going to assume that all of them are pretty much, you know what I mean? I'm going to assume that all of them are pretty much of the same quality. I'm sure that none of them are from the same exact supplier, but.
Yeah, I mean, I always kind of went off of, Dan C's recommendation of the max dose of 10,000. And,
yes,
if I remember right, Beard Octane didn't have the 10,000. That's when I found Live Beard. Live Beard had 10,000. At least when I checked it, it's been a while back.
Oh, you know what? I wonder. So one of the Beard Octane supplements doesn't have 10,000, and then it seems like one of them does. But you might have been looking a long time ago. It might have been different back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Bearded Wiley. Yeah, that'd be interesting. You see Dan's video about that castor and peppermint today?
I haven't been awake very long. I got up and then I cooked on the Blackstone, and then I'm just now getting around. I got to do some filming here in just a little while. But no, I didn't see it. But I did see where Wiley said something about improvement in hair growth under the lip.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Castor oil and peppermint.
Yeah. That's
okay.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you're because a lot of guys can't grow right here, So
yeah.
So that's basically what he's talking about to help improve that.
You know what worked for me right there? I had 2 bald spots right here, and they're still somewhat wispy.
Yeah, I can tell that. Yeah,
and thin, but there's hair there, and I'm not kidding about this. I literally used the squirty stuff. The off-brand Rogaine. What's it called? I can't even think of what it's called now. I know somebody in the chat will correct me on that, but it's the off-brand Rogaine, the Quake brand. People use it sometimes to help. Dave Bearded Motivation did like a 1-year test on it to see if it would help, and it actually helped me.
Yeah, and like Walt says,
yeah, minoxidil.
Yeah, and Bearded Wiley, he buys the Spring Valley at Walmart.
Yeah,
and his Bearded Vado said his wife used castor and got results on her eyebrows, and Dan mentioned that too about his wife. She used it on her eyebrows and it helped her. So
okay,
yeah. Hey, Brian. Yeah, 2 people asking about minoxidil. Now, I'll say I don't know much about minoxidil, but I know Bearded Boost. He has a channel because he uses minoxidil, and he talks about minoxidil on his channel, Bearded Boost. So you want to check him out. He has some good information about minoxidil. Yeah, and definitely, I buy from Amazon if I can too. Except for my Biden. But maybe I should go because I'm always, I don't know, kind of iffy about Amazon sometimes about that kind of stuff. Bearded Wiley, he's been trying out derma rolling to try feeling a little lighter on the cheeks and the area under the chin. I think I've seen positive results, but not dramatic. Yeah, what I do know from watching Bearded Boost videos is you definitely don't see dramatic gains. It does take a while for that to process to help. If it even does help. Some people minoxidil doesn't work for either. So
yeah, there's I guarantee you, there's more people out there that minoxidil didn't work for them than there is biotin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haitian castor works great too. Yeah. That's what you use in your oils too, isn't it, Ricky? Oh yeah. That's why he uses it in his mix. Yeah. See, I knew that. Yeah, I recorded a couple of videos yesterday, Mick. I did I recorded a video for a co-wash from Prominent Dirt there, then I did record a video for my 7th tip in the series of my lying series.
I think I made Mike mad. I don't know what I did to him, but I think I made him mad.
Why do you say that?
Him and his wife unfollowed me on every single account they have on all of my accounts. I was like, damn.
Huh.
I mean, hell, we used to talk about once every couple of weeks. Yeah, I think I must have done something to him. I don't know.
You know, speaking of talking to people, that's something I need to get better at. I don't tend to reach out as much as I should, because I know this. This is just me. I'm more of a, kind of laid back guy and just not out there that.
I'm the same. I reach out to a few certain people, like daily, but other than that, no, I don't either. I need to get better about it also.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, I definitely get it. So I wonder, I need to go watch Dan's video. So I guess you just take the castor and the peppermint essential and you mix it, and then you just apply it daily or a couple times a day, or?
Well, yeah, the mixture was the castor and 3% peppermint.
Okay.
And just, he said after you take a shower and maybe exfoliate the area a little bit, then you put it on, and right before you go to bed, and just let it sit there overnight.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can see that do in the morning too. I'd do it in the morning, do it at night before you go to bed.
Definitely worth a try.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely worth a try. Because a lot of guys, are that way. They don't grow right here, right off the bat. So
yep.
And of course, it goes with age too. A lot of guys see improvements with age too. So let's see. Yeah, not before to bed, but that'd be probably the best time, definitely, to do it right before you go to sleep. But I probably wouldn't hurt to do it twice a day, night and the morning.
Yep. Man, I forgot that. We got a PayPal set up for the ALS stream that we're doing on June 5th. And I was gonna tell you about it, tell everybody about it, but I now have forgot the. Dadgummit, I forgot the PayPal.
So, an ALS stream.
Yeah, so me and Woolly Wizard are going to do an ALS charity stream. His mother passed away from ALS in March or last March, so it's been a little over a year, and he has been doing the charity walk, whatever's local to him. He has been doing that since she was diagnosed with it, and she passed away from it. And so since he does the beard oil roulette every week and he already has a live stream, he wanted to do a ALS fundraiser for ALS research, which is ALS, for anybody that don't know, is what they call Lou Gehrig syndrome. It's a pretty nasty, very progressive thing. So what I did, my part of this is I've been reaching out to different companies and asking if they would like to donate one combo. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a few different raffles. So instead of having this big auction, because man, there's been a lot of auctions here recently, and everybody's tapped out. So we got another one today. So I don't want to do a full blown auction, but we're trying to gather up a few combos, and we're going to sell chances to a raffle. So they're $5 a piece. And you can donate whatever you want, but you can buy up to 5 chances. So for $25, that'll get you 5 entries. And we will put everybody at the end of the stream, we'll put everybody on a wheel, and hopefully we'll have enough combos gathered up to do at least 2 or 3 different raffles. Right now, we've got enough to do one big one, but just a couple of more things, and we'll have enough to do 2. So hopefully that'll keep growing. But also, we're going to play the beard oil roulette, and all the entry fees from it are going to go to that as well. And also, Tyler is creating a custom scent for that stream and for the ALS fundraiser, and all the proceeds from that will also go to the ALS research. And then Tyler he'll take everything and put it together, and then he will have one big donation. So when he goes to do the walk, they have a donation section there. He will present them with with all the proceeds from roulette, from the raffle, and from the beard oil scent. So, our goal, we're going to kind of start out small this year. Our goal is $500. So if we can achieve that, we're going to be tickled pink, man.
Well, that's pretty cool. Now, if you need help in that, just let me know.
Okay. If you know any companies, man, there's several companies that I want to reach out to, but I haven't ever bought anything from them. So I've kind of made it a rule for myself personally. I'm not going to reach out and ask any company that I have never spent money with, because I do not want that to seem like I'm just trying to get free product from them.
Right.
Like Copper Johns. I've bought plenty from Copper Johns. I reached out to him and I told him, I said, I'm not reaching out to nobody that I haven't spent money with yet. I said, just because I don't want nobody to think that, I'm just trying to get free stuff. And he said, I don't think anybody's going to think that. He said, but I see what you mean. So he actually donated 2 combos and 2 gray beard oils. And then Broke Ass, they donated a combo, Captain Stash, which I just wrote down combo. He just told me, he said, yeah, whatever you need. Beard Mana's got a combo. Weird Beard's got a combo. And then a couple of people have came together and donated some stuff. Anna Marie, she's one of the girls she's from Canada, and she's one of the girls that watches Beard Oil Roulette every Thursday with us. She is donating a Scentsy basket. She's going to put together a really nice basket and throw that in. And then Mike Gray, he's another one of our Thursday night regulars. His wife owns this thing called Lake Huron Woolens, and she does she makes beanies and different wool products. So she donated a beanie and a $25 gift card. So that's one good freaking raffle right there. That's got to be, what is that, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. That's $160 in beard products at least, if not more, really. And then the Scentsy basket and the beanie and the $25 gift card. That's a pretty good raffle right there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're right there from splitting it into 2. You know what I mean? I think if I can get 2 more full combos donated, I think I will split that into 2. We'll do we can split that Copper Johns up, and then we can just kind of go down the list and kind of start adding stuff.
Well, yeah. Anybody that donated 2 combos, definitely split up between the 2 raffles.
For sure. And see, I was kind of worried about that. I was thinking, well, I don't want to put both combos together because they just need to be split up. That way other people can enjoy it. But if I split it up right now, it's, people aren't going to want to, they're probably not going to want to buy into the raffle. Because the raffle's pretty small right now. If we was to split it into 2, it's big right now. But if we was to split it into 2, it wouldn't really be enticing. It wouldn't entice them to donate.
Wow. That depending on how much you're charging for raffles. So.
Well, it's you can donate whatever, but the minimum is $5, and you can you can donate whatever. Say you donate. And that was another thing. Say you go and you donate one time $20. That's still only one entry. Now, if you make separate $5 donations, each donation up to 5 entries is an entry.
Right. Well, even a total of $20, that's still a good deal for even half that stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Even I think we probably could have sold the chances for 10 a piece, but. Just in case there's somebody out there that's on a pretty tight budget, we wanted them to be able to enter also.
Yeah. I get that. But yeah, so man, I'll see what I can do. Who knows? I might donate something myself then if it comes down to it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we're not just doing just beard products. We've got this other stuff in there too. So yeah, man. Anything anybody wants to throw in, or if there's any companies out there that want to throw in, guys, you're absolutely more than welcome. And I promise you, it's very much appreciated. Matter of fact, that's what I was doing on my phone a second ago. Tyler reached out to me and he asked me, he said, "Hey, who all do you have that's donated? I want to message them, and tell them thank you. And if they have any questions about what we're doing, I'd like to answer it for them." So I'm like, "Hey, man, that's awesome."
Yes, it is. I was thinking about doing a charity spring this year, but it'd be later in the year because the more like for gay pride type thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parents out there that are not very accepting of that, and when a kid comes out to them, they kick them out to the streets. They come homeless, and have you heard of the Trevor Project?
Yes. Yeah. I can't remember exactly who. Oh, you know what? It was Emo and okay, so Emo owns half of a beard company.
Yeah,
they did something for that. I bought that beard oil. I can't remember what it was called exactly, but yeah, they did something for the Trevor Project.
Yeah.
That one right there. Yep.
Yeah. So
I've got the deal right here.
Yeah, this day and age, that's being more accepted, but compared to decade ago or so, but still, we're all just human, and I'm glad people are being more accepted of it, but
absolutely. I have a little cousin, and we have known. She's probably 16 or 17 now, but we have known since she was probably 12 or 13. And she never, everybody gave her space, she never come out and said anything. And then all of a sudden one day, even I got the message. I didn't even know she had my number. She is my first cousin, but she's much younger. She's the baby of the family, from my personal generation. Now, my grandma has great grandkids, but she's the youngest grandkid of my grandmother. So, and we all knew, we all knew. But anyway, everybody in the whole family. So she made this text message group, and there was like 73 of us in there. And man, it was this long paragraph. And what it was her, coming out. And I mean, again, it didn't shock any of us. We all knew. But we was all actually very proud that she was able to put out a message to that many people at the same time. That to me, that showed a lot of bravery. I mean, a lot of bravery. And I told her as much too. I said, "Hey, that was brave. I'm proud of you."
Yeah. And I know there's a lot of people that don't come out because they're afraid of what happens, because they know how their parents are, or they know how their friends are. So they just keep it to themselves, and they're not able to be who they really are.
Yep. And that not only does that affect them physically even, but it also affects their mental health over time. The longer and longer it drones on, having to keep that kind of stuff bottled up, or living in fear of, being who you truly are, I know that's got to take a huge, huge toll on your mental health. It's got to.
Yeah. Well, like me personally, like now, I mean, I don't care if somebody knows, but I don't go out there and put it out there, but
I get it. Yeah, no, I get it. Cause there's still them people out there that, people need to realize that acceptance is a very powerful tool, not only for yourself, but it is also a very powerful tool for the people around you, for your fellow man, for lack of a better term.
And
So-
there's still too many people too that thinks it's a choice, and it's not.
Right.
So
A choice is your choice is the person you choose to be with,
yeah,
not the gender of the person. I get it, man. I totally get it. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yep.
well, they don't get, homosexuality has been around since the dawn of man. So
Yeah.
and it even happens in the animal kingdom too. So it
Right.
happens in everywhere. Anyway.
Right. I mean, there is choices there. It is, who you choose to marry or to date, or to be with, there's your choice. Your choice is not. I get it, man. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
All right, I digress from that. So what you gonna be filming there, Mick? You said you're gonna do some filming later.
I am going to film my review for these guys right here.
Oh yeah, I saw you some posting about the. Supposedly, you were out, I guess they were out doing a
Yep.
show or something.
Yep, they are out of Broken Arrow, and they go to the farmers market. Man, I guess that farmers market's a pretty prestigious deal. I didn't realize it, but so that farmers market is. Oh, hey, you know what? Kyle and Joe, they I believe they're in talks with them too. So they are out of Broken Arrow, and this farmers market, it's the second biggest one in the state of Oklahoma. Which, I mean, I guess that's not saying much, but dude, it's strict there. Like, you have to, if you're not there by 7:30, you get written up. If you are not done setting up by 8 when they open the doors, you get written up. If you leave before 12, you get written up. Because they have limited space and they've got people lined up wanting to be there.
Right.
And we watched somebody get kicked out while we were there. The guy called the coordinator. She was a really nice lady. A guy called her effing Hitler, and so she's like, "You're done." She's like, I just want you to know you're the first person I've ever booted out of here. She said, "I've written people up." She said, "But I've never had to boot anybody."
Wow. Have you ever heard of First Monday in Texas?
Yes.
It's in
Is
Canton,
that the big statewide yard sale thing? It's not, is it?
No, it's a big old flea market. Happens once a month, called First Monday. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much the first weekend on the first Monday of every month. And it's called First Monday in Canton, Texas. So it's massive. You could literally be there all 3 days and not see it all.
And I'll see everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, there was a bunch of cool stuff at this. Okay, so a farmer's market to me is people pulling their trucks up in a line and putting their fresh produce on their tailgate, right? No. This right here, man, there's a giant pavilion, and there is just all these stands. Man, I bought a bunch of soap. There was a lady that made aprons. I wanted an apron for my to use with my Blackstone, and I forgot to go back and freaking get one. But I mean, just everything you can imagine was there. There was a little, like a barista thing, like she makes like craft coffee, roasts her own beans, it smelled so good. Had I known that was there, I wouldn't have went and got Starbucks before I got there. But being on a diet, I mean, I'm trying to limit myself to one coffee because I like cream and sugar in my coffee. So,
Right.
Oh yeah, okay. Kyle said June review for them. June review for them. Awesome, man. Hey, I'm assuming that's Joe. Joe, man, hit me up sometime once you start using it. I'd like to talk with you about it, man. Yeah, I definitely like to talk with you guys about it because I'm really, I mean, spoiler alert. I mean, I'm liking everything so far.
Good.
I don't want to say too much, but yeah, yep.
Hey, Breeze City Beard, are you? I guess are you from Texas? I guess, or do you just visit there? Or?
Nice. Maybe somewhere close, maybe Oklahoma or Arkansas or I guess even Colorado or something like that. Yeah, there's a pretty big flea market in I don't know if it's in Sulphur, Oklahoma, or it's somewhere down that way. It's not too far from the Texas line. It's either in Sulphur or Dadgummit, what's some of them other towns?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob, what's up, buddy? I can't remember what that town. It's right down there by Sulphur, though. There's another bigger town. It's where Arbuckle Wilderness is at, and I can't remember what that town's called. Ardmore. Yep, Ardmore. So it's either in Ardmore or Sulphur or Davis. It's one of the three. Anyway, they have they got several different vendors there that do breakfast, right? So they're just there doing breakfast for the other vendors and the people that are showing up. And dude, that's some of the best freaking breakfast I've ever had in my life. Like, them people are amazing. And I bet you now that these Blackstones are getting bigger, I'll bet you anything there's somebody down there with a Blackstone set up. If not, I'm going to go set my Blackstone up there.
All right. So, yeah, Brew City Beard was in the Army and lived in Austin for 4 years. He's in Milwaukee now.
In Milwaukee now. All right, cool.
That's cool. Speaking of which, Austin, I've been to Austin a couple of times. The 6th Street, that's like their bar, all the bars are at. And,
yeah.
Back in the day, that used to be pretty cool, but I've heard it's kind of gone downhill these days.
Gone downhill, yeah. I have personally never been to Austin. I've been to a lot of towns in Texas, but never to Austin. But Brew City, I'm actually in southeast Oklahoma, so at one point we wasn't too far apart there.
Yeah. I know. I pretty much traveled all through Texas. I mean, one time, actually, when I graduated high school, and right before I went into the Army, me and my mom took a trip around Texas to see all the different natural caverns and stuff.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool,
dude. Okay, so do you know Big Wheel Okie? I think it's Big Wheel Okie 1941 on Instagram.
No, don't recall.
That dude right there. His beard, the colors of it remind you a lot of Rob's, but that dude has the nicest beard he might have the nicest groomed beard, like the best coloration, the best styling abilities. Like he might have the best one I've ever seen. Dude, it was absolutely immaculate when we seen him yesterday. And to see it on a picture does not do it any justice. He walked up and I was like, oh. That dude's got an amazing beard, and he's such a cool dude. He is such a cool dude. Fits right in. So yeah, we had a little bitty tiny miniature beard meetup yesterday.
That's cool.
I would like to organize one somewhere kind of in the middle of like the Dallas area, and then like maybe like somewhere in the middle of like Dallas and Tulsa.
Right.
Because there's a few people up that way, and then we got people from Kansas and stuff, and maybe kind of everybody kind of meet halfway. Because man, there's a bunch of guys in Dallas. I mean, you.
Oh yeah.
But man, there's Andrew Carlisle. There's I don't know how many beard companies. I mean, there's people everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many beard companies here in Texas. So.
Yeah.
Of course, we are one of the biggest states too.
Right.
We're like our own country.
Right. There is just a criminal lack of beard companies and people who care for their beard in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yep. It is just criminal. Man, about 7 minutes and I'm going to jump off. I got to have one last conversation with the guys from Stroke before I turn the camera on.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, we're going to shut down too then. But I want to mention that the other day I actually had a comment on my video saying, I saw your truck outside of Albertsons. You have a great channel. It's like, so because I have this little thing on the back of my truck to promote my channel.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty cool if somebody actually saw that, went to my video and subscribed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So every time we went through a drive-through when we was in Tulsa, if somebody, and it happened twice at Starbucks, whoever waited or whoever brought my food to me and took the money and stuff, if they had a beard, I asked them, I said, hey, you watch YouTube? And everybody answered, oh yeah, for sure. I'm like, here, man, check this channel out. This is my YouTube channel. Just a real quick, brief kind of explanation of what it is. And I gained a couple of subscribers off of it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I know even my mom's helped me out because I actually made little business cards with my name and I had a QR code on there to to people scan, go straight to my YouTube. And my mom passed those out to some people too. So it's like,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
How do you generate a QR code that'll go to your channel? Because that might be something I'd like to look into.
Oh, I just googled free QR code generator and
Yeah. Oh, and then okay, so you put your link in there, and then it assigns it to that QR. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all you have to do. I mean, there's some you can actually put a little tiny logo in there too.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out then.
Yeah, because I made one. I actually a while back. If you go through my Instagram, you'll see the one I made.
Okay.
But I made Ron one, but I did a. There are several free ones out there, but the one I did use to make that recent one was a paid one, but it had like a free a couple days time to use it free.
Yeah.
So I did that real quick, but of course I didn't pay for the service. But I just need to make one QR code.
You're right. Yeah. All we need is one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm pretty weird on paying monthly for stuff. I don't mind a one-time fee, even if it's higher. Like my editing software. Oh, and remind me to touch on that here in a second too. Anyway, like on my editing software, it was a one-time fee.
Yeah.
But there's features within it that are monthly, but I don't use them. And sometimes I could really, really use them. But man, I just don't like that. I just don't like that monthly fee. It always catches me off guard. You know what I mean? PicMonkey is the only thing that I'm paying for monthly right now, as far as like stuff for my channel. I did have to buy a month of StreamYard for my stream because I messed around and used up all my free time that I had no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought you could just do the basic stream 24/7 if you wanted on StreamYard, right. But evidently you cannot.
No.
You get 20 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I did pay for. I just paid for StreamYard, but I paid for a year at the time.
Paid for the year.
Yeah, I paid for the year.
Yep.
The only thing
what is it, $240 for a year?
I don't remember.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I pay for Canva, the thumbnail and maker and things like that.
Yeah. So that's my PicMonkey. I use PicMonkey. So yeah.
Other than that, I paid one-time fee for my editing software, but yeah, that's it.
So speaking of that, I thought there for a minute that me and you had the same editing software, but I seen that picture you posted on Instagram and we do not.
Well, you have the Filmora 10, right?
I have Wondershare, Filmora X, or I guess that's Filmora 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I first got Filmora, I think they had a free version. I can't remember, but then I ended up getting the Filmora 9 because when I got, they had Filmora 9. Now I paid for that, a one-time fee, but then later on they sent an email out for a special deal for Filmora Pro, and so I just went ahead and bought that too. So I actually have.
So I did something similar. Yeah. So I had the free version, and then there was another editing software. I think it's the same one that Dan uses, but I'm not sure. I bought that one as well. It was like $15 for a lifetime license, but I never could get it to do anything like good. And then so I was using the Wondershare, and I was like, man, I really like this. I was like, man, I don't want to pay that money. I think it was like $160 or $180, and they hit me with a special. It was $69.99 lifetime license. So I'm like, oh, I can handle that. I can handle that because anything else, I'm going to be paying like $35 a year, or I'm going to pay $20 a month with that really good one, whatever that Final Cut or whatever it is, or no, Final Cut's on Mac.
Yeah.
What's the one on Windows?
I don't know, but the Final Cut, I mean the Filmora Pro, I mean, when I did a little research, it's more related to the Final Cut Pro for Mac, but I think the Final Cut Pro for Mac is better, but it's most related to the Filmora Pro is most related to Final Cut, supposedly.
Yeah. So I was looking at Ken's on his, like he was showing me, he was doing my intro and he showed me like his layout, and his layout and my layout were very, very similar. Yep, they're very similar. Now, obviously, his is much, much better than mine, but still, I mean, the layout was good. And when I watched a review for what I have, the guy was saying, he said, man, he said a couple of years ago, he said, I wouldn't have recommended this to my worst enemy. He said, but at some point, I think after Filmora 8 or something, he said they went in and revamped everything. And he said now it's in his top 5 editing software for people that aren't professional video editors.
Right.
It's like in his top 5. He said it's actually really, really good.
Well, I say, Filmora 9, I found it easy to work with, but the Filmora Pro, there's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar, but just the way it's set up is totally different. So you got to figure it out where it's at, you know?
Right. Mine is exactly the same way. Like it was pretty easy to kind of start out with, but man, I am still learning stuff every single time I use it. So
yeah,
I don't even think I've scratched the surface of its capabilities.
Brian's talking about Premiere Pro is expensive.
Yeah,
haven't heard of Premiere Pro.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I think the Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro is that's the one I was trying to think of. The Adobe Premiere. That's the big dog one that you get on Windows. Like that's the really, legit one.
But that's a monthly one, I think. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's $20 a month.
Yeah, I don't want to do monthly. I'd rather pay a one-time fee, even if it's a little higher.
One-time fee.
Yeah. Well, like Final Cut Pro, it's a one-time fee, but it's like $400, I think.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody who's going to be using it for a long time, then that'd be well worth it.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't have mind. Even this Wondershare, had I, if I'd have known then what I know now, I would have paid the $100 and something because it's worth it. It's for sure worth it. It just, at the time, I was like, golly, that's kind of a big fee. I didn't want to pay it, but again, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have probably went ahead and just spent the big money on it. So.
Right.
But I'm really super glad that I was given that, given that discount on there because otherwise I might not would have chose it.
Oh yeah, like I said, I was in the same boat. I had the free, then they hit me with that email with a discount, so I said, "Well, let's go for it."
That's exactly what happened with me. Yep.
And then later I got a discount for the Filmora Pro. I said, "Well, let me just go for that one too," So anyway, oh well.
Yep.
It's all good. I say I've heard rumors that Final Cut Pro will be going to a monthly. Oh man, that would suck.
Oh, so I wonder about the people that have already paid the $300.
But then they're good.
They should be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they start charging for an update to it,
Oh my God, that would suck so bad. Because you got to think. That's $240 a year. So over the span, that's $2,400 for a 10-year use. That's insane.
Well, I'm about to keep track on that, and I mean, if it does happen, I might try to buy it before it does. Because I do have a MacBook Pro here that I got.
Yeah,
I got a used one off of Amazon a little while back. So
and you might, you might. That might be something you might keep your eye on.
Well, speaking of the Filmora Pro, I bought it for the PC, but I started using it on the PC, and for some reason my PC didn't like it too much.
Oh, okay.
So I actually had to get it installed on my Mac, and it runs just fine on the Mac.
Okay.
I think
weird, isn't it?
I think it's just the PC. It's probably the graphic. I don't know. Something here is not powerful enough for the Pro.
Okay.
But it handled the Filmora 9 just fine, but the Pro was just a little too bulky for it, I guess.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So if you want to get the Pro, just double check the what you need to run it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, brother, I'm gonna hop off and get on a phone call.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down anyway because I don't really got anything else to talk about. So. Thanks, guys, for everybody hopping in, and thanks for Mick for hopping on.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man.
And everybody have an outstanding rest of your day. And remember to check out Bearded Life Joe's stream tonight on that neuropibrosis.
100%.
Yeah.
Everybody, make sure you go to that and have your wallets out.
Lots of good giveaways, cookies. Of course, Gary says he's not going to be big on cookies, so better chance for somebody else to get them now. So
He's lying.
oh, I'm sure. Yeah. we'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah, you need to go back to wherever he said that, and you need to read his body language and see if he's lying or not.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. Take care.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Dagan, we'll see you, buddy.
All right. Bye.